Sports School Dash Cricket Championship, the first semi-final in the Platinum category. Scottish Striking Stars versus Svkm'S Super Strikers. The first ball of the match, Svkm'S Super Strikers winning the toss and electing to bat first. Sunil Punjabi opening the bowling. First runs on the board for Tarun Jain, and Super Strikers are off the mark. Second ball of the game. Aziz Pirani taking strike for the first time in this match. Assesses the field. Hot and humid conditions here at the Air India Sports Academy. Good delivery from Sunil. Aziz could only play it back towards the bowler. One slip in place early in the game. In the air, but lands safely down the track. Aziz trying to work it in the leg side. Good start from Sunil. The striking stars starting off with spin. The ball keeps low this time. Aziz looking to work it in the offside. Gets beaten on the under edge through to the keeper. Another dot ball. Big appeal, but the umpire says no. That would be the end of the over. Sunil wants a review over there, but there are no reviews available in this tournament. So end of the first over. Good bowling from Sunil Punjabi, conceding just a single. One without loss, the Super Strikers. Isaac Nazareth is introduced in the attack for the second over of the match. Right arm medium pacer. One slip still in place. It's the mandatory power play for the first 4 overs of the innings. Fielding side can have only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Isaac Nazareth running away with his first over. A little bit too wide outside the off stump. Umpire spreads his arms and signals wide. Second run for the Super Strikers. Isaac reloads. Little bit of in swing on this one. The ball just moving in. And the batter is probably looking for another wide and has a word with the umpire, but the umpire says the ball shaped back in and was inside the tram line. Oh, this one nips back in sharply and deceives Tarun Jain completely. He looks to work it in the leg side. No footwork this time, and somehow he's safe. The ball bouncing over the leg stump. Good wicket keeping as well from the striking stars keeper. Premjit Tawde, the wicketkeeper. Another peach of a delivery. What a ball that is. Hits just the back of length and the off stump line. Beats Tarun on the outside edge this time. Squares him up. The ball passing over the off stump. Isaac Nazareth is breathing fire in the very first over. Some couple of deliveries shaping in. Another one moving away. And this time it comes back as well. Paced outside the off stump and going very close to the off stump. No footwork from Tarun Jain. Tries to poke away from the body and is beaten through to the keeper yet again. A false start and the umpire signals dead ball. A second slip has been brought in. Interesting move from the Scottish striking stars. Isaac running away with another delivery. This is slashed hard in the offside. It's in the air and will clear the distance. That's a brilliant stroke. It's 6 runs. First boundary and the first maximum of the match. Pitched outside the off stump a little bit fuller. And Tarun Jain making full use of it. Frees his arms and clears the boundary in the offside. Nice comeback from Isaac to finish his first over. A good length delivery closer to the off stump. Tarun could only defend it in the offside, finishing the over. Good over for the super strikers as they collect 7 runs of it, including a maximum for Tarun Jain, who after struggling in the first half of the over made a good comeback. 8 without loss after a couple of overs. Full and wide outside the off stump. Thrashes toward mid-off. Fielder doing well, diving towards his left. Throws the ball to extra cover. But the batters amble across for a single. Oh, that's a good delivery from Sunil. Pitched wide outside the off stump, but inside the tram line. Tarun looking to play it off the back foot. Goes for the cut shot, but the ball stays low. Slip fielder has been moved away. And here comes Sunil. Again outside the off stump. This time some extra bounce. Tarun looking to cut again. Is beaten on that stroke. On consecutive deliveries. His time in the air, but just short of the man at mid-off. Quick single taken. Throw comes in at the bowling end. Tarun Jain is playing dangerously here. He hit a big 6 in the previous over. And almost making a mistake this time. Now Aziz looking for that cut shot, hits it straight to the man at cover. No chance of a run. Oh, looks to sweep this. A brilliant shot. Plays the paddle sweep really well. The man at square leg tries to chase it down in the fine leg region, but the ball runs away for 4. First boundary of Aziz Pirani's bat. Super strikers moving to 14 without loss at the end of 3 overs. Change in bowling. Abhishek Ranka is introduced in the attack. He replaces Isaac for the 4th over, the final over of the mandatory power play. Super Strikers 14 without loss after winning the toss and electing to bat first in the first semi-final of the Platinum category. Flatted delivery and there is bowled him. Beautiful delivery. Keeps it full, gives it a good flight. Bowling left arm around the wicket. Tarun lunging forward, trying to play it in the leg side, is beaten and loses his wicket on this occasion. Good delivery to start with. Takes a wicket on the very first ball. And it's a big one. Tarun Jain departing for 8 runs in 12 deliveries. One big 6 in his knock. And Super Strikers losing their first wicket for 14 in the 4th over. Chintan Killawala is the number 3 batter for Super Strikers. He comes in inside the 4th over, the final over of the mandatory power play. One slip in place. Abhishek Ranka in the attack. Picked up a wicket on the very first ball. Now sliding down the leg side. Chintan looking to sweep, misses, and wide signalled by the umpire. Another run added to the Super Strikers total. Some extra bounce on offer this time. Played cautiously off the back foot in the square leg region. Runs the first one hard. Call is for 2 and the batters will make it comfortably for the second run as well. The boundaries aren't flowing so far in the innings. And that's why converting singles into doubles becomes important for the batting side. They need to put the fielders under the pump with some good running between the wickets. Chintan getting off the mark with a couple on the very first ball. Now outside the off stump, gets a thick outside edge. Short third man trying to stop the ball with his feet. Fails to stop it. The ball runs away towards the boundary. And the Svkm'S Super Strikers, their teammates, rejoice. A lucky escape, lucky boundary for Chintan Killawala, but he will take it no matter what. Third man fielder is being moved a bit finer, still inside the circle. Abhishek continues. Pitched closer to the leg stump, a bit of extra bounce, and Chintan looking to play it in the leg side, gets wrapped on the pads. Nice comeback from Abhishek after conceding a boundary. Played it off the back foot, but straight to the man at cover. Slight fumble. Chance of a run out at the striker's end, but no, the fumble made the single possible. There was a hesitation between two batters, but Aziz Pirani making it safely to the batting crease. Fielders are now slightly under pressure. Good running between the wickets in this over. Final delivery of the power play now. Slices it straight to the backward point fielder for another quick single. That will end the power play. good start for the super strikers, and the striking stars will be also happy as they've taken the first wicket early. 23 for 1 at the loss of 4 wickets. Change in ends now, and Sunil Punjabi to continue for his third over. Third consecutive over. He has figures of none for 7 so far. Bowls over the wicket. Fuller delivery outside the off stump. Nudge towards the cover fielder. Looking for a quick single. Chintan sends Aziz back, and rightly so. The next delivery played cautiously in the leg side. Sunil running after it himself allows the single to be taken this time. 24 for 1, the super strikers in the fifth over. Chintan facing Sunil for the first time. Half-hearted appeal for caught behind, but no, says the umpire. Chintan looking to cut the ball from the back foot. Gets beaten outside the off stump. Slight change in the field. The point fielder has been asked to come a little bit up inside the ring. Sunil continues bowling wicket to wicket this time. Fuller delivery has been thrashed towards mid long off for just a single. Score moving on to 25 for the loss of 1 wicket in the fifth over. Worked away in the leg side. Deep square leg runs in, but the batters are happy taking a single. Rotating the strike. Chintan Killawala on 8. His partner Aziz Pirani also scoring 8 runs. Both the batters have hit 1-4 each so far in the innings. This time plays it towards backward point for another single. No risks being taken after the loss of the first wicket by both the batters Chintan Killawala and Aziz Pirani. They are picking up their singles and also taking the opportunity to get 2 runs as well. The single will end the fifth over. 27 for the loss of 1 wicket, super strikers. Abhishek Ranga continues from the other end. Most successful bowler for the striking stars so far. Picked up the first wicket and conceded 9 runs in his first over. Super strikers 27 for 1 in 5 overs. Left arm around the wicket, running across the umpire. Outside the off stump, outside edge, but the keeper doesn't get his gloves on it. Fails to take the catch. The opportunity goes down, and a single is collected towards short turn man. In fact, the umpire has signaled it buys. Good bowling from Abhishek Ranga. Keeping it closer to the off stump, not allowing the batters to go for the cut. This time it's wicket to wicket. Loud appeal and has been given out. Bowls wicket to wicket. And gets his reward. Second wicket also falling to Abhishek Ranga. Aziz Pirani has to walk back to the pavilion, scoring 8 runs in 12 deliveries. Trying to work away in the leg side, gets trapped inside the crease and is hit on the pad. 28 for 2 in the 6th over. The left-handed batter Jigar Shah walks in at number 4 for the Svkm'S Super Strikers. Batting side winning the toss and have lost both their openers. Tarun Jain and Aziz Pirani both scoring 8 runs each. And Abhishek Ranga, the left-arm spinner, accounted for both the wickets. Left arm around the wicket, flighted delivery, works it in the leg side past the mid-wicket fielder. There is protection in the deep, and Jigar Shah will open his account with a single. The very first ball he faces. Score moving on to 29 for 2. Goes for the big hoik but fails to get underneath it. A misfield at long on. The batters are looking for the second. Slight hesitation, but Jigar has been sent back to the crease. Chintan moves into double figures with that single. Super Strikers moving to 30 for 2 in the 6th over. Abhishek Ranga conceding only 3 runs so far and picking up a big wicket. Continues around the wicket for the left-handed batter. Outside the off stump, looking to cut. Big appeal for caught behind, but the umpire remains unmoved. The keeper was very confident, and so they are. But no outside is there from Jigar Shah. The score remains 30 for 2. 1 ball remains in the 6th over. Abhishek to continue. Again outside the off stump, half-hearted shout this time from the bowler. The keeper wasn't interested, and so was the umpire. End of the 6th over. 30 for loss of 2 wickets. The Svkm'S Super Strikers. The change in bowling. Himanshu Waigankar, the off-spinner coming into the attack. Starts with a delivery which was sliding down the leg side. Nothing on the bat or the pad, I reckon. But the umpire is unmoved. The batter has a word with him. But Himanshu starts with a dot ball. Shanada in the leg side. Looking to pull, and this time the signal has been given for a wide. Another run added to the super strikers total. They move to 31 for the loss of their openers. Chintan taking a fresh leg stump guard. Looks to go big in the offside but fails to get underneath it. Hits it along the floor. Wide off, long off for a comfortable single. Pulled away in the leg side. It's a good looking shot, but there's a man at deep mid wicket. He will contain it for just a single. Left-handed batter facing the off spinner Himanshu Waigankar. Rotates the strike with another single. 33 for 2. The super strikers. Now Chintan Kilawala versus Himanshu Waigankar. This will be an interesting matchup. Right-handed batter facing off-spinner. Confident appeal from the keeper. But the bowler denies himself that there was no edge. Chintan looking to cut the ball. Is beaten outside off. In the air this time for a long while, but lands safely. Deep mid wicket keeps it to another single. The score moving on slowly with singles. 34 for 2 with one delivery to spare in the 7th over. Third man is inside the ring. So is the man at fine leg. Looks to work it in the leg side. Innovative stroke shuffling across the crease. Loud shout. Big shout. But no, says the umpire. Animated appeal from the bowler. Himanshu Waigankar has a word with the umpire as well. But the umpire asks him to calm down. That will be the end of the 7th over. Super strikers 34 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Abhishek continuing his successful spell. Flatted delivery outside the off stump. Slashed hard through the covers. Good looking stroke, but there's a protection in the deep again. The bowling has been good according to the field. And despite hitting off the middle of the bat, the batters are finding fielders too often in this innings. Slightly in the air, but safe. Direct hit at the bowling end would have been close, but this will result in overthrows. Deep mid wicket running across and doing the job again. Throws it back towards the bowler. Not a great stroke from Jigar. Tries to work it in the leg side. Played it uppishly. Running for a risky single, but no damage done as well. 2 more runs added to the total. 37 for 2 the score. This time he can only push it back to the bowler. It's tidy bowling from Abhishek. Flighted delivery slightly shorter in length, pulled away in the air, but the man in the deep collects it on the bounce, throws it back to the keeper in no time, allowing just a single. 4 deliveries gone in the over, with just 4 runs coming off it so far. 38 for 2 the super strikers. Pitching outside the off stump, looks to cut it, but finds no timing on the stroke. Playing in the covers, no chance of a run. Not much success with the cut shot for any batter in this match so far. Extra bounce on this occasion. Good take from the wicket keeper. And Chintan looking to cut again, gets beaten. And that will be the end of the 8th over. 38 for the loss of 2 wickets, super strikers. Himanshu Aigankar continues his spell. The bowls a tidy delivery to start his second over on the off stump. And taps it towards backward point for a sharp single. Does Jigar Shah, moves to 6 of 9 deliveries. Chintan Kilawala at the other end has scored 13 in 16 balls with the help of 1 boundary. Boundaries have dried up completely. The striking stars, spinners, haven't allowed anything extra for the batters to work away with. Singles have come easily for the batters, but that won't help them get to a big score. That's a good delivery, but down the leg side, looking to pull it. The length was very good, but a bit of extra turn on this one. Wide signal by the umpire. Tossed up delivery outside the off stump. Chintan looking to drive, gets beaten again, and keeper affecting the stumping. Half-hearted appeal at the striker's end, but nothing from the umpire, and rightly so. Chintan was well back inside the crease. To cut and looks like there was a thick outside edge of this one. Ball running away towards the third man boundary and does get to the fence. big outside edge on this one. The keeper moving towards the leg side and the ball running away past the third man fielder for 4 runs. So welcome boundary for Chintan, welcome boundary for Super Strikers as the score moves on to 44 for the loss of 2 wickets. They will need a few more boundaries at regular intervals now. This one has been hit in the air. Easy catch for long off. Another one bites the dust. Third wicket down for the Super Strikers. And the striking stars celebrating. Flighted delivery outside the off stump. Chintan looking for a slog sweep. Gets a top edge. The ball went high in the air but didn't quite had the distance on this one. Long off taking a simple catch. And the Super Strikers losing their third wicket inside the 9th over. 44 for 3. After the loss of the third wicket, Jasdeep Kohli walks into bat. Right-handed batter. And he'll face Himanshu Vaigankar, who has just picked his first wicket after conceding a boundary. Runs haven't flown easily for the Svkm'S Super Strikers. Struggling at 44 for 3 in the 10th over. Two deliveries remaining in the 10th over. Jasdeep Kohli taking his time to assess the field. Himanshu Vaigankar now is ready. Pulling towards us. Outside the off stump. Kohli is beaten on the outside edge. Loud appeal from the keeper. And nothing from the umpire. Was for a slog sweep. Fails to get bat on ball. The keeper also fails to collect it cleanly, and that will bring us to the halfway at the end of the 9th over. And Super Strikers are 44 for the loss of 3 wickets. It has been pulled away nicely into the leg side. There is a man at deep backward square, and he will contain it for just a single. Mayur Gathani is the new bowler introduced in the attack. Starts his spell, allowing a single to be taken. Jigar Shah moving to 7 in 10 deliveries. Jasdeep Kohli faced a couple of deliveries in the previous over and has failed to open his account so far. Mayur now bowling to Kohli, who shuffles across and scoops this in the fine leg region. The ball is running away towards the boundary, but there is protection in the deep. Fielder in the fine leg region running towards his right. Keeps it to a couple of runs, and that will help Jasdeep Singh Kohli get off the mark. On the third delivery he faced, score moving on to 47 for 3 for the Super Strikers. Full toss has been hammered away in the leg side. That will be another boundary. One bounce and 4 runs for Jasdeep Singh Kohli. It's a very good shot. Gets a full toss and punishes it disdainfully. Good hit into the leg side. Plays it wide of the man at deep mid wicket and collects his first boundary. That also brings up the 50 for Super Strikers in the 10th over. 51 for 3. And this is a quicker one. Goes for another pull. Top edge. Ball is flying high in the air, but lands safely. Well short of the man at long on, who runs in and keeps it to a single. 52 for 3 with 2 more deliveries to spare until we reach the halfway stage of the first innings. Fine leg is now up in the ring. There's a man at backward square as well. Third man also coming in the circle. Sweeper cover is being placed around the wicket now. Down the leg side. Looking to work in the onside. Gets it off the pad in the cover region. Appeal from the bowler, but no, says the umpire. No signal from the umpire as well. So, bit of a leading edge on this one. Last ball of the over will see Jasdeep Singh Kohli facing Mayur. Quicker delivery on the off stump. Pushed in the leg side. Runs the first one hard. Calls for the second run. Man is running in from the deep. Throws it towards the keeper's end. And that's a brilliant running between the wickets. Jasdeep Singh Kohli and Jigar Shah. And they will get a much deserved break as we approach the halfway stage of the innings. 55 for 3. The Super Strikers at the end of 10 overs, and it's time for the drinks break. And what a comeback after drinks break. A wicket falling on the very first ball. Himanshu Aigankar put the fielders in the right place, and you will get your rewards. Jigar Shah has to walk back to the hut. First delivery bowls around the wicket, bowls a full length ball, and Jigar looking to clip it in the leg side, finds the fielder. And that will be the fourth wicket falling. 55 for the loss of 4 wickets in the 11th over. Raj Gokte, the new batter in at number 6, trying to provide some impetus for super strikers. Himanshu Aigankar taking his second wicket with the very first ball after the drinks break. Now ball over the wicket for the right-handed Raj Gokte. Himanshu from over the wicket. Fuller delivery on the off stump, and a friendly moment between Himanshu and Jasdeep Singh Kohli as he looks to field the ball in the leg side. Third man fielder in the ring has been asked to move a bit finer, and now he's been asked to move in the fine leg region inside the ring. Is a man at long off, long on, deep mid wicket. An extra cover as well. Himanshu continues. Rushed in the leg side for a sharp single. And a good running between the wickets. Raj Gokte is off the mark with a single. Score 56 for 4 in the 11th over. We have seen scores of 143 and 141 defended successfully yesterday at the same ground in the Gold semi-finals. Super strikers would look to score something around 140, 150 again. Played cautiously towards cover. Directed at the batting end. Big appeal. And this has been given out. Unfortunate dismissal. Raj Gokte has to depart. A little nudge in the offside from Kohli. It calls for a quick single. And Gokte sliding to get inside. Takes a fall. And has to take the long walk back into the hut as well. Has a word with Kohli. But unfortunately for Raj Gokte, he has to depart. So super strikers losing half of their side in the 11th over. 56 for 5 the score now in 10.4 overs. Yusuf Petiwala is the new batter in, and he'll face Himanshu Aigankar. Himanshu, in his very successful spell, has conceded only 11 runs and has picked up 2 wickets into his third over now. Super Strikers 56 for the loss of 5 wickets in deep waters after winning the toss and opting to bat first at the Air India Sports Club in Mumbai. Fuller delivery plays it with a straight bat in the leg side. Himanshu trying to stop it with his own bowling. No chance of a run there. No risk taken. Flatted delivery hits it hard down the ground, but will get just a single. There's a man placed at long on, allowing the run. End of the 11th over now. Svkm'S Super Strikers 57 for the loss of 5 wickets. A change in bowling. Vinod Giri now introduced in the attack. Another right arm spinner. Oh, good delivery. That one skid off the surface, pitching outside the off stump. Yusuf looking for the drive, misses the ball through to the keeper. Good start for Vinod Giri. Tossed up delivery, a full toss, a chance for the bowler, but he doesn't take the risk of putting his left hand in danger and allows a single to be taken. The ball was hit firmly towards his left, and if he extended his left hand at the right moment, it could have been a very good return catch, but allows a single for Yusuf to be taken. Yusuf now moving to 2 of 4 deliveries and the leading edge this time. Ball running away towards backward point. Another quick single for Jasdeep Kohli. Score moving towards 59 for the loss of 5 wickets. Oh, that one gripped and turned from the surface. Leg break delivery outside the off stump. Yusuf looking to work it in the offside. Gets beaten again on the outside edge. And after that delivery, fine leg is being moved to the third man region now. Inside the circle, a squarish third man fielder. It's a backward point in place as well. Man at extra cover. With Vinod Giri into his first over. Now bowling to Yusuf again. Outside the off stump, guides it straight to the man at backward point. No chance of a run there. Himanshu Aigankar, the fielder at backward point. Another full toss that has been hammered away in the leg side for 4 runs. Beautiful stroke. Another welcome boundary for the Super Strikers. A low full toss, swipes it across the line and finds the big gap in the leg side. Acres of space is there and he pierces the gap wide of the deep mid wicket fielder. Square of the wicket and a very good stroke for 4 runs. 63 for the loss of 5 wickets now the Super Strikers with that boundary at the end of 12 overs. Himanshu to continue for his fourth and final over as well. 2 for 12 so far in his 3 overs. Jasdeep Singh Kohli to face him for the first ball of the over. Both the batters have it 1-4 each so far in their innings. Kohli on 10, Yusuf on 6. Fuller delivery beats him. That's a beautiful delivery. Not much turn on offer, but just enough to beat Jasdeep, who looked to play on the front foot but gets beaten on the outside edge, hoping that the ball will turn in, but it skids off the surface and goes straight through with the arm. Goes for the reverse sweep, innovative stroke. The ball is running away from the man at short third man, who does really well. Excellent fielding in the deep. Chases the ball down towards the fence, dives and drags it back, with the man at fine leg running some hard yards and relaying the throw back to the keeper. 2 more runs added to the total, and this was looking like a certain boundary, but brilliant effort from the fielder to save 2 runs for his side. Flighted delivery, cut away through the point region. There is protection in the deep. First run has been taken and the call is for 2. The batters get it easily. Yusuf was in fact looking for the third run, but Kohli sent him back, and rightly so. Score moving on to 67 for 5, halfway in the 13th over. Swept away, square of the wicket. Big chase for the man at deep fine leg, but he fails to get it. 4 more runs. It's a brilliant stroke from Jasdeep, getting his second boundary. A fuller delivery on the stumps, and he plays the sweep shot so well. Pierces the gap in the leg side, plays it square of the wicket, and gets full reward along the floor for 4 runs. And that will end the third. Oh, my bad. It's just the 4th delivery of the over. 71 for 5 the score. Super strikers. Himanshu Aigankar into his last over has conceded 8 runs so far in this one. 2 for 20 his figures. Big inside edge back on the pads. A quick single taken in the third man region. Good delivery from Himanshu Aigankar as he approaches the end of his spell. 72 for 5 super strikers in 12.5 overs. Outside the off stump, guides it through mid wicket. Man at wide long on runs in and keeps it to a single. Good piece of fielding, attacking the ball early. That will end the 13th over. 73 for 5. Full toss has been smashed down the ground, and long off will not be able to stop it. The ball was played away from him towards his left, and 4 more runs for Yusuf Petiwala, who gets his second boundary of the match. A poor delivery from Vinod Giri, starting his second over. Full toss outside the off stump, and easy pickings for Yusuf, who collects 4 runs in the offside. Low full toss on the pads, tucks it towards short fine leg for the single. Runs the first one hard, and that's all what Yusuf will get on this delivery. 78 for 5 in 13.2 overs. Attempts a Yorker on off and middle stump. This has been drilled down the ground towards long on. Jasdeep ambling across for a single. Score moving on to 79 for 5. The batters are finally able to get some boundaries here and there after a sluggish and slow first half of the innings, and just need to carry on with the momentum and increase their run rate. Now the fuller delivery has been launched in the air, but long on will collect it on the bounce, keep it to a single again. 80 for the loss of 5 wickets. Svkm Super Strikers, after winning the toss and batting first at the Air India Sports Club in Mumbai. Fuller delivery, good line and length from Vinod Giri. Jasdeep could only play it back towards the bowler. And that's bowled him. It's a brilliant delivery. Bowls it too full, and Yorks Jasdeep Singh Kohli. Jasdeep looking to play it in the leg side from the front foot, and gets beaten on that occasion. A quicker ball from Vinod, and he gets the reward. Hitting right on the base of the stumps, and the bails flicking away. So Super Strikers losing their 6th wicket. Jasdeep Singh Kohli, who has been the top scorer so far for the side, 20 runs in 16 deliveries, and he has to walk back in the hut. A brilliant knock, 2 fours involved in this innings, 20 of 16, and Super Strikers now losing their 6th wicket in the 14th over, 80 for 6 at the end of 14 overs. So the batting power play will now be taken in the 15th and 16th over. Pranav Shah, the new batter in at number 8, Super Strikers, 80 for the loss of 6 wickets in 14 overs. The signal from the umpire for the power play. And a change in bowling as well, as Isaac Nazareth who bowled a beautiful first over, comes back to the attack for his second over and a new spell as well. Over the wicket for Yusuf Petiwala outside the off stump, looking to cut but gets beaten. Brilliant delivery from Isaac, making the ball nip back in from outside the off stump. It stays low as well, beating Yusuf on the under edge. Another good delivery, bowls it full and on the off stump. Yusuf can only smack it back to the bowler, who does well to make the stop in his follow through with a jump. A 7 dot ball so far in Isaac's spell. Back of a line delivery. This has been worked away towards mid wicket for a sharp single. Throw comes in at the keeper's end. Overthrows. The bat is called for another run, and they will make it back easily. That is good running between the wickets, and much needed when you are not able to get boundaries at regular interval. Score moving on to 82 for 6 in the 15th over. Again outside the off stump, a fuller ball. It's been pushed towards backward point for another single. The score moves to 83 for the loss of 6 wickets. Walks down the track and slaps it back past the bowler towards mid-off, but it won't fetch a run to Pranav Shah facing his first delivery of the match. We are in the batting power play, where only 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle. Bowled him. It's a brilliant delivery from Isaac, pitching just outside the off stump around the 5th stump line and nip him back in. Pranav looking to hoik the ball across the line, clearing his front leg early. Swings and misses, and watches his off stump getting disturbed. It's a brilliant delivery from Isaac. Look at that, just a little nip and the ball hitting the off stump. Super Strikers losing their 7th wicket at the end of the 15th over. Isaac Nazareth finally getting a wicket. He bowled really well so far and has got the reward. 2 overs, 1 for 10, and Super Strikers 83 for 7 at the end of 15 overs. Keyur Gandhi, the new batter in, Vinod Giri to continue for the final over in the batting power play, which will be the 16th over of the innings. 83 for 7 the score. Yusuf Petiwala will be on strike as the wicket fell on the last ball of the over. It has been hit well in the leg side, but there is protection in the deep mid wicket, runs to his right, little fumble, but it will keep just to a single. 84 for 7 the score now for the super strikers. Keyur Gandhi will now face his first delivery of the match. Takes his guard, assesses the field, and gets ready to face Vinod Giri, the leg spinner. Sliding down the leg side, works it away behind square. Umpire signals it as leg by. 85 for 7. Keyur Gandhi still waiting to get off the mark. Has a word with the umpire, and probably is indicating he got some amount of bat on it on the previous delivery. This has been smashed in the air. Long off running under it, but will fail to get there. Can he stop the boundary? Does just well to stop the ball with his feet. Deep extra cover also coming in. Relays the throw. A couple of more runs added to the super strikers total. But some good intent shown by Yusuf Petiwala, looking to go hard on the ball, looking to find boundaries. And he has managed to find a couple of those so far. 19 of 17 in his knock. The second highest scorer for super strikers today. Outside the off stump and opens the face of the bat towards cover. Directed at the bowling ad, could have been a closer affair, but nothing. It will allow another overthrow to be taken. So 2 more added to the total for super strikers. 89 for 7. 2 more deliveries to go in the batting power play. Can they collect at least one big hit in this over? Yusuf Petiwala on strike. He's looking like a man on a mission, a man in form. 21 of 18 balls, the highest scorer so far in this innings. Pitched just outside the off stump, shuffles across and works it towards square leg. Quick single collected. And it's Keyur Gandhi will be on strike for the last ball of the batting power play. Bowls wide of the crease on this occasion. Oh, it's a brilliant leg break delivery. A little bit of a turn on offer. Pitching outside the off stump, and KU dragging his shot back at the very last moment. Good work from the keeper collecting the ball outside off, and that will be the end of this batting power play and the 16 over as well. Svkm'S super strikers are 90 for the loss of 7 wickets. Isaac Nazaret to continue, and the ends have been changed at the end of 16 overs. 90 for 7th super strikers. Yusuf Petiwala on strike, over the wicket, bangs it hard into the surface. Yusuf manages to work it away behind square in the leg side, but can collect just a single on this occasion. Isaac continuing. It's a good delivery wide outside the off stump, but just inside the tram line. Keyur Gandhi looking to slice in the offside, gets no bat on it, and is now asking for a helmet, indicating it towards his teammates. Slight delay in play as Keyur Gandhi waits for his helmet to arrive. The fielding side also making some plans. The bowler Isaac Nazareth having a word with his captain and another teammate. Hot and humid conditions here at the Air India Sports Complex in Mumbai. You're watching the first semi-final in the Platinum category in the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket League. The second semi-final to follow after this game. Isaac to continue. Keyur Gandhi gets his helmet as well, and again outside the off stump, chops it down to short third man and collects another single. So Keyur Gandhi getting off the mark with that run, and more importantly, Yusuf Petiwala will now have strike. He has been the best batter for super strikers in this game so far, hitting 23 in 20 balls, 2 fours in his knock. Oh, play and a miss. No footwork. The ball was kept away from his reach. Good delivery from Isaac Nazareth. He's a very smart bowler, a wily customer. Isaac continuing. Closer to the off stump. Thrashes it in the leg side. Not much timing on the stroke. Runs the first one hard. Wants the second, but Keyur Gandhi sending him back. Deep mid-wicket fielder attacking on the ball and throwing it towards the bowling end. It was Keyur who would have would be running towards the danger end. Is happy with the single. So last delivery coming off in the 17th over. Also wicket to wicket, push towards mid-off for a sharp run, and the run has been taken. So Keyur Gandhi to retain strike, and at the end of the 17th over, Svkm'S super strikers find themselves at 94 for the loss of 7 wickets. Vinod Giri to continue for his final over. 94 for 7, the super strikers at the end of 17 overs. We are in the death overs territory now with just 3 overs to spare. Keyur Gandhi will face Vinod Giri to kickstart the 18th over. Removes his helmet again to face the spinner. The spinners have delivered really well for the striking stars in this game. A low full toss, looking to hoik it in the leg side, but this has bowled him. It's a good delivery from Vinod. Bowls wicket to wicket. Flighted delivery coming back in towards Keyur, who looks to hoik it across the line. Gets beaten completely, and the next thing he watches is the bails being shattered. Good delivery from Vinod Giri, getting his second wicket of the match And Super Strikers losing their 8th wicket in form of Keur Gandhi, who scored only 2 runs in 6 deliveries and has to take the long walk back in the hut. 94 for 8 in 17.1 overs. Mittal Joshi, the new batter at number 10, takes strike against Vinod Giri. Vinod with figures of 2 for 19, and he's bowling his last over. Over the wicket, goes wide of the crease, low full toss outside the off stump, driven beautifully towards deep cover for a single, and this will bring the important man on strike, Yusuf Petiwala, the top scorer for Super Strikers in this match. Bowls wicket to wicket on the off stump, but that has been slogged in the leg side. Deep mid wicket collects it and will allow just a single to be taken. The batters are happy taking the single. Runs not flowing at a very good rate for Super Strikers. They are below run a ball. 97 for 8. 96 for 8, halfway down in the 18th over. Outside the off stump, opens the face of the bat towards short third man to collect a single and brings back Yusuf on strike. Full and outside the off stump, that has been launched down the ground. It was high in the air, but not much distance on it. Long off, takes it on the bounce, keeps it to a single. Score moving on to 98 for 8, and 13 balls still to come in this innings. Just 4 runs in this over so far. It's a good delivery to end the over and end the spell for Vinod Giri. Paced closer to the off stump. Not much Mittal Joshi could have done on this one. Plays it straight back to the bowler. End of the 18th over. 98 for 8, the SVKM Super Strikers, after winning the toss and electing to bat first. Isaac continues for his final over. Outside the off stump, dabs it towards deep third man for a single. Yusuf looking for a second as well, but Mittal Joshi sending him back. Is it pitched outside the off stump? Fuller delivery. It has been hit high in the air and has been taken. Good catch by Ojas at extra cover. Running towards his right. Backtracks the ball and takes the skyer. The ball was very high in the air. And Mittal Joshi walking down the track looking to hit it hard. Player at mid-off was in the ring. He was looking to clear the fence but couldn't get the required distance on this one and perishes in the end. Super Strikers losing their 9th wicket in the process. All 9s on the scoreboard. 99 for 9 in 18.2 overs. So Kapil Makwana is the new batter in and it's a very good delivery from Isaac. Full and outside the off stump. And Kapil looking to drive. Misses the ball and gets beaten through to the keeper. Fuller delivery. Oh, leading it straight back to the ball. A good diving effort from Isaac, but he collects it on the bounce. And, Kapil Makwana playing with danger there. Ball strained down the leg side, hits the pad very high and down the leg side as well. Big appeal for LBW, but nothing from the umpire. He signals leg by as strike has been rotated. Yusuf Petiwala to face the final delivery of this over. And 100 comes up for the Super Strikers with that leg by. So driven towards mid-off and Yusuf Petiwala will be happy taking the single and retaining the strike to face the first ball in the final over. 101 for 9 the Super Strikers at the end of 19th. Final over coming up. Let's see what Yusuf Petiwala has got in his bag. 27 of 25 so far. And with that single he moves to 28 of 26. Couple of boundaries. He has been the top scorer for Super Strikers tonight. Can we see some fireworks in the final over? Abhishek Ranka is back in the attack. 2 for 15 in his 3 overs. He struck on the very first ball he bowled and got rid of the 2 openers. The Scottish striking stars, the spinners have woven their magic today. They have bowled brilliantly well. This time Yusuf dances down the track, gets a thick outside edge towards short third man, and will get just a single. Brilliant effort from the man at the verge of the circle, diving towards left and making the stop. Allows just a single to be taken. That will bring the last man, Kapil Makwana, on strike. He's yet to open his account, having faced 3 deliveries so far. Abhishek bowling around the wicket. Flies this one up. Kapil does well, driving it towards long off, and gets Yusuf back on strike. Full and flatted delivery following the batter on the leg stump. Makes some room and plays towards the extra cover fielder, but won't get more than a run over there. Just another single. Score moving to 104 for the loss of 9 wickets. 3 more deliveries to go in the innings. Pitched on the off stump, turning away, punched off the back foot towards extra cover. Another single on offer, and Kapil will take it easily to allow Yusuf to face the next ball. Chances down the track, a stumping chance has been missed. The keeper failed to collect the balls cleanly. The ball drifted towards the leg stump, beating Yusuf, who danced down the track looking to hike the ball in the leg side. He misses, and so does the keeper. The chance goes begging. Kapil Makwana being cheeky there, trying to sneak a single before Abhishek even delivered the ball. Abhishek reloading, and yet again he does the same. This time the keeper makes a mistake yet again. Yusuf going for a big cross-batted stroke, misses. Fine leg fielder chasing the ball towards his right, but he fails to make the stop, and the innings comes to an end with a boundary. Bye signal, 4 byes for the super strikers. They end their first innings at 109 for 9 in 20 overs. Yusuf Petiwala, a top scorer with 30. Jasdeep Singh Kohli, the other man, scoring 20 runs, and Chintan Killawala hitting 17. Only 3 batters could score into double figures. The spinners were doing the magic, with Vinod Giri picking 2 wickets, Himanshu Agankar getting 2 wickets. Isaac Nazareth was brilliant, 2 for 16, and Abhishek Ranka getting 2 wickets for 19 runs. As it stands, Svkm Super Strikers are 109 for 9 at the end of their innings, and we'll be right back in 10 minutes time with the response from the Scottish striking stars. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the first semi-final in the Platinum category of the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket League. We are into the second innings now. First delivery outside the off stump, shaping away from the right-hander. Brilliant start from Kapil. Oh, just letting it go through to the keeper. The Scottish striking stars are chasing a low total of just 110 runs. Their spinners doing a very good job in containing the opposition to 109 for 9 in 20 overs. Outside the off stump, punched into the covers looking for a single, but Himanshu Aigankar, his opening partner, sending him back. Having a word with his batting partner, the ball was hit straight to the fielder. No run, no need to take any risk over there. Oh, brilliant delivery from Kapil again in the off stump channel, shaping away at a very good pace, very good length from the right arm pacer. Oh, just looking to chase the ball first, lets it go at the very last moment. Svkm'S super strikers won the toss, selected to bat first and could score only 109 for the loss of 9 wickets, and are now looking to defend the score. Outside the off stump again, shaping further away from the right hander. He lets it go. 4 dots in a row for Kapil Makwana to start his spell. Some changes in field are being made. Straightish mid-on fielder. Fuller delivery outside the off stump, sliced through the backward point region for 4 runs. Beautiful stroke from Ojas, using his wrist very well. Over pitch delivery, gets some width on offer and lashes on it. Just look at that again. A little movement on the front foot, shuffles across, getting closer to the ball, and uses his wrist, guiding the ball away from the man at backward point. Acres of space available in the deep, and the ball races past the boundary. It's a good delivery, but it will be another boundary. Plays it really late and intentionally guides it through the small gap between short third man and backward point. Big chase for the fielder running into the deep, but the ball will win the race. Excellent stroke play from Ojas. Starts the first over with a couple of boundaries. 8 without loss at the end of 1 over, chasing a total of 110 runs, the Scottish striking stars. Jigar Shah, the bowling partner of Kapil Makwana, to open the innings. And good start for Scottish striking stars. 8 runs in the first over, courtesy couple of boundaries from Ojas Mehta. Now Himanshu Aigankar will face the first delivery of his innings with Jigar Shah starting his spell over the wicket. Ball swinging back in, has been drilled down the ground, but there is a man placed at long on. Kohli, the fielder, running to his left and keeping the scoring to just a single. Good hint of in swing on the very first ball delivered by Jigar Shah. Needs to play with his length and line really well to get his name into the wickets column. Himanshu Aigankar is off the mark with a single. And it's time for Ojas Mehta to face. He turns his ball in the square leg region and heads across for another single. It's a good delivery from Jigar, full and outside the off stump. Pushed in the offside by Ojas. No chance of a run there. Leg delivery swinging back in from outside the off stump, taps it in the offside in front of backward point and gets off for a quick single. Score moving on to 10 without loss, and they are scoring at a run a ball so far. 100 more runs required in 110 deliveries. All wickets intact for the Scottish striking stars. Fuller delivery swinging back in, drills it down towards long on and just walks to rotate the strike with another single. 11 without loss. The striking stars needing 99 more runs to win. It's a nice comeback from Jigar. Bowls it just outside the off stump on a very good length, prompting Ojas to defend the ball. And that will be the end of the second over. 5 runs coming off it, and 3 runs coming off it, and 11 without loss the score for the Scottish striking stars. Kapil Makwana to continue in the third over of the chase over the wicket. Good length delivery shaping away, and Himanshu dabs it towards backward point, and no run taken on this one. That's a great delivery. Induces the inside edge. The ball hitting Himanshu's pads and rolling in the offside. No damage done. Tidy line and length so far from Kapil Makwana, despite getting hit for a couple of boundaries in his first over. Discipline is required from the Svkm super strikers, as they have failed to register a big total in the first innings. Oh, that's a good delivery. Beaten all ends up outside the off stump, nipping away from the right hander. No footwork from Himanshu. Tries to chase the ball away from the body and is beaten on the outside edge to the keeper. Fuller delivery on the patch, flicked away over mid wicket, and that will fetch Himanshu his first boundary of the match. A very beautiful stroke. Gets it full into his arc, little movement on the front foot, and brilliant use of the wrist. Hits it in the air for a while, but in the gap as well. A risk-free stroke, giving him a boundary in front of square in the leg side. And the striking stars moving to 15 without loss in the chase. It's a good delivery outside the off stump. Himanshu playing closer to the body is beaten on the outside edge yet again. Brilliant comeback from Kapil Makwana, but the bowlers don't have much runs to play with. 95 more runs to win and 104 deliveries. Good length delivery outside the off stump, pushed to the left of the cover fielder, and no chance of a run there. No risks being taken by the Scottish striking stars so far, and there's no need to take risks if you can score boundaries the way the two batters have so far. End of the third, 15 without loss, the Scottish striking stars. Good stroke, push towards mid-off for a quick single. Throw at the keeping end, but Himanshu has done well for himself. He was struggling a bit, but makes it easily to the batting crease again. Score moving on to 16 without loss. Jigar Shah continuing for his second over. Bowled a tidy first over. Flighted delivery that has been hit high in the air, straight down the ground, and this has cleared the distance for 6 runs. Hitting the side screen, this was straight as an arrow from Himanshu Wagankar. Gets it in the arc, very slow delivery. Jigar was hoping for some swing, but there was none to be. Gets on the front foot and smashes it straight down the ground for 6 runs. First maximum of this innings. 22 without loss in the 4th over, making full use of the batting power play, of the mandatory power play. A quicker one outside the off stump, works it away in the leg side. Long on fielder has some work to do running to his right, but the batters content themselves with a single. Smart batting from Himanshu Wagankar. rotating strike as well and making full use of the poor deliveries that comes their way. Swept away disdainfully. That's a beautiful stroke. 4 more runs for Rogers this time. Fuller delivery outside the off stump, takes it on the full and hits it across in the leg side. What a beautiful stroke. Superbly timed stroke and finds the gap as well in the fine leg region. Big open space and another boundary. 27 without loss in the fourth over, the Scottish striking stars. All set outside the off stump, dragging his length back. The smart work from Rogers, guiding the ball to short third man and calling for a quick single. Himanshu helping his partner well with the runs. 28 without loss. Good start for both the openers, Himanshu Aigankar and Ojas Mehta. 28 scored in just 23 legal deliveries. They are striking at 7.3, well above the required rate of 5 runs per over. Fuller ball outside the off stump, defended in the offside, straight to the man at cover. No chance of a run, and that brings us to the end of the mandatory power play. 4 overs gone. Scottish striking stars 28 without loss. Change in ends at the end of 4 overs, but Kapil Makwana to continue. From the other end as well, 28 without loss. The Scottish striking stars, they are just 82 runs away from making it to the finals of the Platinum category in the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket League. Ojas Mehta on strike facing Kapil Makwana. Ojas collected a couple of boundaries of Kapil's bowling in his first over. Can he achieve the feat again? Let's find out. Runs in from over the wicket, walks down the pitch and pushes it through extra cover in the mid-off region. Fielder at long off has to run in and mop it up, allowing a single to be taken. A good delivery from Kapil, nips away outside the off stump. Push straight to backward point, no chance of a run. Himanshu getting ready to face Kapil Makwana. None for 13 for Kapil in his 2.2 overs. Runs in from over the wicket, good line delivery on the off stump. And Himanshu respects it, playing back to the bowler. Good delivery, nice line and length from Kapil. Ball uses his wrist to flick it down the ground. Long on collects it and keeps it down to a single. 30 without loss. In the 5th over, the Scottish striking stars. Shuffles across, but smart bowling from Kapil, bowls it full and straight, and just plays it straight back to the bowler. Shuffles across yet again, and Kapil pushing it away from the batter outside the off stump, who just looking to swing across the line, sitting down on his knees, but is beaten through to the keeper. So good comeback from Kapil, conceding just a couple of runs in the 5th over. Scottish striking stars scoring at run a ball 30 without loss at the end of 5. Change in gloves for Ojas Mehta at the end of 5 overs, and a change in bowling as well. Priyul Savani is introduced in the attack. Specialist bowler Priyul Savani running in over the wicket for the right-handed Himanshu Wagankar. Good delivery, but Himanshu does really well to find the gap on this one. Plays it wide of the deep third man fielder and collects a boundary. Not a bad ball, just a little back of length and outside the off stump. But Himanshu, not much room to cut it, but still does it and finds the gap beautifully. The third man fielder was a bit too fine in the deep and could not get to the ball in time to save 4 runs. Brilliant stroke from Himanshu Wagankar. He moves to 18 of 15 deliveries. The striking stars 34 without loss. Odling delivery outside the off stump. Lets it go through to the keeper. It was well inside the tram line. No signal from the umpire. It's a good delivery. Fuller one on the off stump. Himanshu flicks it straight to mid-on. No chance of a run. Plays it along the floor. Another good delivery. Drags his length back on this occasion. Pitching on the off stump. Turns it to the left of square leg for a single. Rotating the strike well. 35 without loss. The Scottish striking stars. Oh, just yet again taking a step. Oh, misfield at extra cover. Ball will run into the deep. Long off moves to his left and collects it. Just a single taken. It was a fuller ball and Ojas. We have seen in this innings so many times him walking down the track to try and play the ball. Does really well this time, but this should have been stopped by extra cover. It could have been a dot ball, but allows a single to be taken in the long off region. Himanshu Aigankar on strike. Drives it ferociously in the offside. Backward point, dives and makes a half stop. The man at deep third man runs hard to his right and throws it back towards the keeper, allowing a single to be taken yet again. Score moving to 37 without loss. End of the sixth over. Squad is striking stars 37 without loss. The change in bowling. Raj Gokte is into the attack. Himanshu Aigankar will face him at the start of the seventh over. Striking stars just 73 runs away from a victory and 14 overs still to go in the first semi-final of the Platinum category in the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket League. Raj Gokte will bowl from over the wicket. Low full toss outside the off stump. Hammers it down the ground. Long on fielder does well to make a stop and deflects the ball in the offside. Long off with another chase in the opposite direction. Does well. Oh, There was some protection at third man in form of backup, and made sure no extra runs were scored in that region. Good work from both the fielders at long on and long off, containing it to a couple of runs. 39 for no loss. Length delivery outside the off stump, spinning back in. Himanshu defends it back to the bowler. Tidy delivery from Raj Gokte after starting off with a full toss. Another ball spinning back in, punched off the back foot, wide off long off. He does well running to his left, allowing just a single to be taken. Leg delivery outside the off stump, shuffles across and does really well to scoop it in the fine leg region. Deep square leg running to his right, does well, stopping the ball with his feet, allowing a couple of runs to be taken for Ojas Mehta. Score now moving to 42 without loss in the 7th over. This has been swept away in front of square. Fielder at deep mid wicket walks in and throws it at the batting end, allowing a single to be taken. .43 for no loss in 6.5 overs. Flighted delivery outside the off stump. Himanshu walking down the track, drives it in the offside. Extra cover moving to his right, stops the ball with his feet, and Himanshu, with the help of that single, moves to 24 in 23 deliveries, striking stars 44 without loss at the end of 7 overs, and they are 66 runs away from victory. Another change in bowling. Mittal Joshi is warming up from the pavilion end, resuming to Himanshu Agankar. 44 without loss after 7 overs. Starts with a peach of a delivery, staying low, hits the back of length outside the off stump, angling the ball back in. Himanshu looking to pull the ball, misses it through to the keeper. The keeper making no mistake and makes a good stop behind the stumps. Flighted delivery on the off stump, driven through the covers. There's a man at the sweeper present. it to a single. Jasdeep Singh Kohli, the fielder. Score moving on to 45 without loss. Length ball outside the off stump. Guides it to short third man. Risky single could have been taken, but the batters don't want to take a chance for any needless risk. And O just walks down the track yet again and works it away in the leg side. Two fielders converge in the deep and allow a single to be taken. Partnership moving on to 46 without a dent in the 8th over. Fuller delivery outside the off stump. Hits it hard through the covers and finds Kohli in the deep. Gets off strike with the help of another single. 47 without loss. No pressure at all on the Scottish striking stars. They have found the singles easily. Boundary here and there coming in as well. And, not a huge total to chase. They are chasing just 110 runs. And they need 63 more to win in 73 balls. Outside the off stump, innovative stroke. Guides it in the fine leg region and finds the boundary in the fine leg region. No protection there. And the ball trickles away towards the fence. Not a bad length, but O just doing a very good job to find the gap in the leg side. Shuffles across and hits it beautifully. And the 50-run partnership also comes up with that boundary. 51 without loss, the Scottish striking stars at the end of 8 overs. 50 coming up for the side as well. And they are well on course to enter the finals in the platinum category of the Bayside Sports School Dash Cricket League. Bangs it short and outside the off stump. Plays it through mid wicket. Long on has some work to do, running towards his right. Easy couple of runs for grabs. Himanshu Agarkar moves to 28 in 27 balls. Ojas at the other end, matching him stroke by stroke, hitting 25 in 22 deliveries. 2 4s and 1 6 so far in Himanshu's knock. Ojas Mehta hitting 4 4s in his 25. Walks down the track and smashes it through extra cover for 4 runs. Beautiful stroke from Himanshu Agarkar. Gets to the pitch of the ball, finds much width on offer and makes good use of it. Beautifully hit an extra cover drive. And no chance for the man at long off. He's just a mere spectator on this one. Watches the ball sail away past the fence for 4 runs. 57 without loss. Powerful hit from Himanshu Agarkar's blade. Gets it off the middle of the bat and pierces the gap so beautifully. Walks down the track and what a beautiful stroke that was. A treat to the eyes, but will fetch just a single as there's a fielder at long on. Himanshu using his feet again and using his wrists as well. Plays it all along the floor. No risk on this one. Fuller ball outside the off stump. Takes a step outside the crease and hits it hard along the floor to long off. The fielder moving a few steps to his right makes a simple stop, allowing a single to be taken. Drags it short and outside the off stump. Appeal for run out at the bowling end, but just with a smile acknowledges the fact that he was well inside the crease. Himanshu playing it straight back to the bowler with Raj Gokte getting a hand on the ball and deflecting it on the stumps at the non-striker's end. Anshu looking a bit tired in this over. He has done his job well. 33 of 30 so far and walks down the track yet again. Hits it in the air. Another boundary for Himanshu Vaigankar. His fourth of the innings. And what a beautiful stroke this was. Gets to the pitch of the ball yet again and hammers it away across the line. Playing it over mid-wicket and finds the huge gap between deep mid-wicket and long on for 4 runs. At the end of 9 overs, Scottish striking stars 63 without loss. They're hammering runs at 7 per over. The required rate is now 4.27 per over. 47 more needed in 11 overs. Another change in bowling. Jasdeep Singh Kohli is introduced for the 10th over. He will bowl to Ojas Mehta. Both the openers pacing their innings really well. Goes for the sweep but misses. Beautiful delivery from Jasdeep. Pitched on the off stump and turning away. Just looking for the sweep. Misses. Jasdeep continuing a flighted delivery outside the off stump. Just going for the sweep. Misses it again. The ball deflecting off the keeper's pads towards short fine leg. No damage done for either side. But enough damage done by the Scottish striking stars to put the Svkm'S super strikers in a painful position in this semi-final. Tossed up delivery outside the off stump. This time he connects the sweep well, but finds the man at deep mid wicket. Just a single taken. Beautiful intent shown by both the striking stars openers. 64 run partnership. Halfway in the 10th over. Just 46 runs away from a famous victory. Tossed up delivery, defended down the track by Himanshu Vaigankar, giving full respect to a good delivery bowled by Jasdeep. Steep continues in the 10th over. Another flighted delivery. This time Himanshu walks down the track and plays another superb drive. Through extra cover, long off is placed wide and will keep it to a single. Manchu walking towards the other end. Moves to 38 in 33 balls. Final delivery of the 10th over coming up. Flatted delivery outside the off stump, swept away in the mid wicket region, but there's a man placed in the same position at deep mid wicket. No problem in collecting the ball. Throws it towards the keeper, and that brings us to the end of the 10th over. Score 66 without loss, and the time for a breather for everyone here at the Air India Sports Complex, as the drinks have been called in the second innings. Scottish Striking Stars just 44 runs away from victory. Second half of the innings, and a brilliant sweep shot to start off the 11th over. Plays it square off the wicket in the leg side and ambles across for a single. Score moving on to 67 without loss. The striking stars only 43 runs away from their target of 110 runs. Good start from both the openers, Himanshu Agarkar and Ojas Mehta. A change in bowling as well. Yusuf Petiwala introduced in the attack, bowling over the wicket. Third man inside the ring, and fine leg in the ring as well for Himanshu Agarkar. Mid wicket inside the circle, long on the fence. Flighted delivery, walks down the track and hits it to the right of long on. The fielder does really well moving to his right and keeps it to a single. Singles won't bother Scottish striking stars. The target not too far away. Himanshu moving to 39 with that single, facing 34 balls, 4 fours and 1 6 in his knock so far. It appears to me that both these batters are batting on a completely different surface. Fuller delivery, hits it straight back over the bowler's head. Long off running to his right, throws it back at the keeping end, pushing Himanshu to make it quicker at getting back into his crease. 69 without loss. Good leg delivery, spinning back in from outside the off stump, punched off the back foot, but there is a fielder plays that sweeper cover. Will contain it to just a single. 70 without loss. The striking stars 40 runs away from victory, and they have ample of time to score those runs. 56 balls still remaining in the game. Quicker delivery, goes for the sweep. Is there an edge? And yes, Ojas Mehta has to walk. Finally, the Svkm'S super strikers get a wicket. The first breakthrough is here. Ojas Mehta departing, looking to sweep yet again. Gets a glove on the ball ballooning in the leg side, and the wicketkeeper making no mistake on this one. Moves to his left quickly and takes a simple catch in his gloves. First wicket falling for 70 runs in the 11th over, and some happy moments for the super strikers as they finally break the 70-run stand. Ojas Mehta walking back in the hut, scoring 30 in 30 balls, 4 boundaries in his innings, and 70 for 1 in 10.5 overs. A new batter in at number 3, Charles Sam for the Scottish striking stars. He will face Yusuf Petiwala. Yusuf Petiwala doing the job with both bat and ball for the super strikers, scoring 30 runs, remaining not out, and now the solitary wicket falling to his name as well. He continues bowling wicket to wicket on the off stump, worked away to the right of mid wicket, looks to stop the ball with his feet but fails, and just a single taken as there was protection in the deep. Score moving on to 71 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ojas Mehta departing on the previous delivery. Wicketkeeper Chintan taking a simple catch. So end of 11 overs, striking star 71 for 1. Jasdeep Singh Kohli continuing the attack. 3 runs were scored in his first over. Charles Sam will face the first ball of the 12th over delivered by Jasdeep. Comes in from over the wicket, flighted delivery, fuller in length, sliced hard through extra cover for 4 runs. Beautiful placement from Charles. Plays it upishly, but in the gap, well away from the extra cover fielder and wide of the man at long off as well. Long off running hard towards his left, fails to play catch up with the ball. And first boundary for Charles on the second delivery he faced in this innings. 75 for 1 the Scottish striking stars. Just 35 runs away from victory. Nice delivery on length outside the off stump, guides it straight to short third. And, no chance of a run there. Another flighted ball, hits it in the air, over covers. But there's a man placed in the deep. I'll keep it to a single. Some good strokes early in the innings from Charles Sam. Score moving on to 76 for the loss of 1 wicket. And Himanshu Aigankar is back on strike. He has scored 40 runs of the 76 the team has scored, facing 35 deliveries. Has kept majority of strike with himself. Full on the off stump, and Himanshu giving full respect to the ball, defending in the offside. Jasdeep collects it off his own bowling. 5 runs so far in this over. 4 deliveries have been bowled. 76 for 1 the score. Scottish striking stars. Is wide outside the off stump. Umpire signals the same. Another run added to the total. Score moving to 77 for 1. Jasdeep looking to spin the ball, pitches it a bit too wide, far away from the off stump, and has to reload for the 5th ball of the over. Quicker delivery on the off stump, big appeal for LBW, but no, says the umpire. Himanshu trapped in the crease, looking to work it in the leg side, but the umpire decides that there is nothing to worry for Himanshu Aigankar. Steps away, moves in the square leg region, has a word with himself and is ready to face another delivery, the final ball of this over. And Jasdeep Singh Kohli Steaming in from over the wicket. This time Himanshu walks down the track, takes it on the full, and drives along the floor to long off, and retains the strike with a single. Striking stars 78 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 12 overs and need just 32 runs to win in the final 8 overs. Required rate 4 runs per over. Yusuf Petiwala to continue. Bowls over the wicket. Massive spin of this ball. Pitched well outside the off stump and coming back in. Himanshu does well to block it in the offside from the back foot. And this one has been dragged into the leg side. 4 more runs. Beautiful stroke from Himanshu Wagankar. Gets a short delivery, lots of width on offer, and makes full use of it. Goes back inside the crease and pulls it disdainfully in the air, but well away from the deep mid wicket fielder. No chance for anyone to stop that. And 4 more runs added to the total. 45 is Himanshu Waigankar's score of just 40 deliveries. 82 for 1, the Scottish striking stars. Just 28 runs away from victory. Loud appeal for LBW. Yusuf is very confident, has a word with the umpire as well. But Himanshu Wagankar indicating that the impact was well outside the off stump as he looks to defend the ball in the offside. There's nothing much the Svkm super strikers can do. Defending 28 runs in 45 deliveries, never too easy when the opposition has 9 wickets in hand. Line ball just outside the off stump, pushed back towards the bowler, no chance of a run. That has been launched in the air, finds a gap yet again, but deep mid wicket moving to his left will keep it to a single. Another aerial stroke from Himanshu Wagankar getting to the pitch of the ball, and he moves to 46 with that blow. And worked away towards long on for a single. Charles Sam moving to 7 of 5 deliveries. Pranav Shah in the attack again. Outside the off stump has been cut away. Misfield in the covers. And that will allow the batters to fetch a single. And Charles is looking for a second run and will get it as well. Good running between the wickets and poor fielding in the covers. That should have been stopped at any level. Short delivery outside the off stump. That has been thrashed over backward point. In the air for a long time. Man in the gap. No protection in the deep. And 4 more runs. The batting power play has been taken. And the batters are making full use of it. Are just 20 runs away from victory now. 5 more such hits. And that is all required for the Scottish striking stars. At a delivery that has been driven towards backward point along the floor. No chance of a run there. The score remains 90 for 1. That's a fuller delivery. Oh, that's a good one. That's bowled him. It's a beautiful delivery from Pranay. And he gets the big wicket. Charles was looking absolutely good, looking to finish the match, but has to take the long walk back to the pavilion. A quicker delivery, angled back towards the off stump. Charles looking to play across the line, sitting on his knees, misses and watches his off stump being shattered. So the second wicket, a bit too late for super strikers now, as the target is just 20 runs away from the Scottish striking stars, but still they will take that wicket. 90 for 2 in the 14th over. 20 more runs to win and 38 deliveries for the striking stars. Jitendra Moolchandani is the new batter in at number 4 for the Scottish striking stars. He'll take strike with Himanshu Agankar at the other end. Himanshu having scored 46 in 43 balls. Pranay to Jitendra. Good delivery, quicker one on the off stump. Worked away through the mid wicket region. Will find the man in the deep and will take the easy single on offer. 91 for 2 the score. 19 more runs to win in 37 balls for the striking stars. Some tapped in the leg side. A quick single being taken. Chance of a run out at the striker's end, but no direct hit. Another single taken. End of the 14 overs, 92 for 2. And Priyul Savani coming back into the attack. Target just 18 runs away from the Scottish Striking Stars. And it appears that they are set to be the first team to get into the finals in the platinum category of the Bayside Sports School Dash Cricket League. False start for Priyul. Himanshu not quite ready to face the first ball. Fuller delivery smashed through the covers, but good work from the fielder. Keeps it to a dot ball. Finally, the start of the over. Swing and a miss. Good delivery from Priyul. Bowls it outside the off stump. Himanshu going for a big heave to clear the ball, to clear the fence. Makes no contact with the ball. It carries to the keeper. Priyul continuing with the third ball of his second over. Good Yorker just outside the off stump. Himanshu looking to get a bat on this. Fails to get anything on the ball. Little appeal from the keeper, but the umpire is not interested. A half century is lurking around his mind. 3 dot balls in a row for Himanshu. Shuffles across and hits it straight down the ground. Finds the man at mid-off. No chance of a run. 4 dots in a row. Full again, and the bowler does well. Brings his right foot in the firing line. Deflects the ball in the cover region, allowing a single to be taken. Himanshu getting off strike with that single. Priyul getting some medical attention as he got hit very hard on the right foot, trying to stop the ball. It was smashed really hard by Himanshu Agankar. He is the man in form and has set the tournament on fire, scoring more than 300 runs. And Priyal continues after getting some medical attention. Good delivery outside the off stump. Jitendra hitting it hard through the covers but finds the man inside the circle. And that brings us to the end of the over. 15 overs gone. Scottish striking stars 93 for the loss of 2 wickets. 17 runs away from win. Mittal continuing for the new over. This was closer to the off stump, flicked away wide off long on for an easy single. And Himanshu Agankar moving to 48. Jitendra Mulchandani at the other end. Back of a length delivery, punch towards the covers, quick single, and the batters run across comfortably. Fuller delivery worked away in the leg side. Another easy single towards long on. Yeah, Himanshu moving to 49. Jitendra is back on strike. That has been hit in the air. That's a beautiful stroke. And that will clear the boundary. Couple of bounces before the ball passes the rope. 4 runs. First boundary of Jitendra's bat. Fuller delivery outside the off stump. Gets on the front foot. And what a beautiful stroke. Look at his foot moving like that. That is amazing. Up and over extra cover. And 100 brings up for the Scottish striking stars. They are just 10 runs away from victory. And 26 balls still to go. Length ball, nipping back in, hitting Jitendra on the pads. He indicates a bat on this one. The ball travels to backward point. Half-hearted appeal from Mittal is turned down by the umpire. Length delivery outside the off stump. Beautifully driven. What a shot from Jitendra. Plays it behind square in the offside. Slices the gap between backward point and short third man. And finds the fence. Amazing stroke. Right off the middle of the bat. And look at the placement. Look at the timing. Such an amazing player. Top class batting from the Scottish striking stars. From all the 4 batters we have seen so far. The score moving on to 104 for 2. The team just one big hit away from making it to the finals. Priol in the attack. Low full toss. Hammered through the point region. And Himanshu Aigankar bringing up his half century in style. What a player. What a knock from the top order batter. Opens the innings chasing a low total and has taken the team through just a couple of runs away from victory. And look at that. A little movement on the front foot. And a beautiful wristy drive through the point region. Finds the fence. And the Scottish striking stars just a couple of runs away from victory. Moving into the finals. Priol now bowling outside the off stump, driven yet again through the covers. Beautiful stroke in the air, but away from all the fielders. Disdainful hit towards the boundary, and that's a famous 8-wicket victory for the Scottish striking stars. Himanshu Aigankar starring with 57 runs in 53 deliveries, 7 fours and 1 6 in his knock. Ojas Mehta with 30, Charles Sam 13, and Jitendra Mulchandani remaining not out at 10. A wicket each for Yusuf Petiwala and Pranav Shah, but couldn't stop the Scottish striking stars from chasing the total of 110 runs. So that will be it from the first semi-final in the platinum category. I'll repeat again, Scottish striking stars make it to the finals of the platinum category in the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship. Stay tuned on our YouTube channel for the second semi-final that follows in a short while.